Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play Metroid Prime. Last time, we went to the lowest depths of Phazon Mines. We met the Omega Pirate and put him out of his misery. We also were introduced to my arch nemesis. These guys, Fishin' Metroids. Again, these guys are only here in the PAL and Wii versions. This room is otherwise dead empty in the original game. I'm gonna try my best to ignore these three here because they're gonna follow me up on this catwalk up here. Get off me. Okay, I almost thought I fell off for a second there. Through this door is something very, very special, and I think you know what it is. That is the last energy tank in the game. And that is 100% of the items. I know what you're thinking. If you noticed my pause screen last video, you might have seen that I was at only 98%, it looked like. Yeah, about that. First of all, I want to quickly mention these Fishin' Metroids in this room. We've been in this room before, actually. The Fishin' Metroids here like to just die for some reason. I don't really know why. But, yeah, this guy, he'll probably die in a second. Yeah. He just dies upon Phazon contact. I don't know why, but they just do. Yeah. Did I activate another turret there, or was it just... it's Space Pirates. Get down here. There's a plasma guy up there, isn't there? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, those guys die if they, like, touch the Phazon, which is honestly a good way of dealing with them. And you can still reap rewards from them as well, which is nice. But... yeah, so you might be asking yourself why the, what am I trying to say here? Why the Phazon suit... The Phazon suit, if you may have noticed, like, my collection totals, it didn't actually... The Phazon suit's weird in that it doesn't account for item collection until you have all the other items. And then in that case, you literally jump from 98% to 100% immediately. So it's pretty much impossible to have 99% of items in this game. I see you up there. Don't think I don't. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I'll see you in hell. Here we go, just quoting Apu for some reason. But yeah, it's... I started talking about this a little bit in the last video, but I kind of want to talk a little bit more about my feelings towards this game, which I know I've done a lot already. Like... yes, I already did a Let's Play of this game before, and I think most people know that, like, my old Let's Play was... it was actually... pretty much the first ever Let's Play that I actually finished recording, believe it or not. Like, my first Let's Play ever was Mario 64 DS, but I actually was not done of that by the time I finished this game. And, I can't really explain why, but this always did kind of have sentimental value to me. And... I really, really do like the Metroid series a lot, honestly. There's some games I don't really like a whole lot, but when I say this is one of my favorite games of all time, it's hard for me to even say exactly, like, why other than just, I fucking love this game. Like, I don't know what else I can really describe this game as, but so much of this game just... I love this game, man. I really, really love this game. It's not a long game at all. You can beat this game in only a couple of hours. Like, I've gone after everything, and my playtime is still not very long. This is only part, like, part 17, I think, of this Let's Play. And, like, we're at the end of the game already. We have 100% of the collectibles. We're basically just making our way back to Talon Overworld, and at this point, like, I don't even need to show any of this on screen, but I love this game, man. I wanted to do a Let's Play of this game because I felt like for a while, I felt like I wasn't happy being a fan of the games I was a fan of. I felt like there was a time, I was in a bit of a darker place for a lot of this past year where a lot of games coming out I just wasn't really clicking with, or I didn't really have a whole lot of interest with, and this was a game that I knew I wanted to do a Let's Play of because I wanted to play something that I knew I absolutely loved to pieces, and that I really did want to hopefully introduce someone to one of my all-time favorite games. And I think this is a game that, no matter who you are, I really do think you should play this game. It's not really a shooter in the traditional sense. I think they officially classify it as like a first-person action-adventure shooter, which is a very broad but fair term to describe this game as. I think to say this is my favorite GameCube game is a grand understatement. I really, really love this game. And, like, I think even now, this game still holds up immensely well. The backtracking segments are not tedious at all. I'm already back pretty near to where we need to be. And we've only really been backtracking for like a couple of minutes now. Pretty much every major backtracking segment only takes a few minutes, and like the big collectible segments, they're not that bad to go through either. Like, yeah, I know I'm someone who's played this game a lot, but just everything about this game, from the music to the atmosphere, the visuals, which honestly, yeah, they're a little dated, sure, but largely I think they still hold up really, really well. I think an HD remaster of this game would be freaking beautiful. I've sunk my praise into this game enough, but man, I love this game. And, you know, out of all my old Let's Plays, I think that my old Let's Play of this game definitely did need probably the do-over treatment the most, because my old Let's Play of this game was not good, for lack of a better term. It was one of the earliest ones I ever did. So man, I can't believe we're already kind of at this point now. We have all the artifacts. I think it's time to pay the temple a visit. Did you think you were forgetting someone in this game? Meta Ridley. Genetically enhanced Ridley Metaform, reborn and evolved through pyrotechnology. Meta Ridley is a fearsome enforcer. Its armor and hide is extremely resilient, save for the chest, which is thinner plating. The pirates have fused a number of potent weapons to the creature, including multi-missile systems, kinetic breath weapon, a Mason bomb launcher, and an ultra-thermal flame strike projector. Meta Ridley is also a formidable melee combatant, making any sort of engagement a risky proposition. Yes, we are in for the fight of our lives here. Ridley is no slouch. This is a difficult boss fight. In my opinion, he's probably the hardest fight in the game, or at least, at the very least, the longest one in the game. This is a marathon of a boss fight if you're playing on a harder difficulty, and especially if you're playing on the Prime Trilogy. Whew, this guy, he is no slouch. He has a ton of attacks here. He has missiles. He'll occasionally break certain pillars here, which honestly isn't that bad because it does clear up certain, like, pillars in the area here. I recommend just using the plasma beam for most of the first part of this fight here. So, the Wii version, I don't know if it's the Wii version specifically or the PAL version or what, but some versions of this game kind of took some easy strats out of this game, and that's... I'll mention them, but I gotta say it's a little bit... it makes this fight go on a lot longer, let's just say that here. Okay, so Ridley eventually sometimes might land here. In the original releases of this game here, if you did a boost ball attack into him, for some reason, I can even try to demonstrate this here, because I don't think it works here. No, I tried doing that there, and I don't think it worked there. Nope. Got an Ultra Energy back, though, so I don't really care too much about being risky. Yeah. That attack there, if you're playing a GameCube version of this game, that boost ball attack will, for some reason, drain 2/3 of Ridley's life in one hit. I don't know why. It just does that. So yeah. Seems like he's doing a bit of a fly around attack here. Again, like most bosses, this guy is technically a missable scan, but that's, I think that goes without saying for pretty much any of the main full-fledged boss fights here. Yeah, he definitely does not hold back. But Ridley has a history of being often considered one of the hardest bosses in Metroid. Some few exceptions here and there, but this is definitely one of the times where he's fighting at his strongest here. Meta Ridley is very much a formidable foe indeed. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. And Meta Ridley himself was very important in that this was kind of his first introduction in this. The folks at Retro Studios were the ones who gave birth to this new Ridley design. And this design was popular enough to make it in as a boss in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It had a minor, smaller cameo in Smash for Wii U. And it is a skin for Ridley in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, yeah, this version of Ridley definitely had staying power. It's also probably one of the strongest, like, versions of him that's ever existed. He's definitely a formidable foe here. Ridley is definitely formidable. You definitely want to have all the firepower you can get here. I think we're getting to about the point of the fight that I'm thinking of here. Okay, are you doing a dive around attack now? Nope, you're still flying up and above here. Oh, nope, you're or no, yeah, you're flying around here. Oh, well. Man, most of the pillars are pretty much already destroyed already. Okay, fly up here. I think 1 or 2 more hits should be good enough here. It's kind of flying to the side here. I'm surprised. There we go. And you see Ridley do that. Ridley decides to destroy his wings for opting for more ground-based combat here. This fight is, very, very, very annoying. You definitely want to have mastered the art of the, what am I trying to say here? You want to master the art of sidestepping here, because this guy, he can definitely be very, very annoying here. I think he's very vulnerable when he opens his mouth during that attack, but I can't remember if his thing's a weak spot when he's jumping like that or not. I want to say it is, but okay, that doesn't activate that, so yeah, I'm gonna be using Plasma Beam then from now on if Super Missiles aren't enough to do that. I might switch it up with the regular missiles. In the original versions of this game also, I can demonstrate this here actually. The Wave Buster used to be a really good weapon to deal with this guy. It's not anymore. Oh, I forgot he has that attack there. Yeah, this isn't really doing much of anything to him here. It's still doing some damage, but nowhere near as much as it once did. In the original games, it's a lot easier to use Wave Buster against him when he's doing that. Otherwise, though, we're stuck with playing the long-ass waiting game for this. Can you attack that when he's jumping like that? Well, not if I'm playing dumb like that, but that attack also can be kind of tricky to avoid overall. Eventually, I think he does stop using his jumping attack altogether. But yeah, this phase definitely takes a long time. I think this is by far the longest boss fight in this whole game. Again, this fight's also a lot longer because I am playing on the hard mode here. He's a lot more tolerable than on lower difficulties, so keep that in mind here. It often does become war of attrition at this point, though, with, like, okay, that does count as being able to attack him. I thought so. Yeah, you can often attack him, like, with good timing right before, which is kind of a reference to his, like, some of his other boss fights, I believe. I thought that was a case with this guy, but that makes a lot more sense. Okay, I think at this point, nope, it's still doing the jump attack here. there's a point where he stops using his damn jump attack. I just don't really remember when exactly it is. You want to know something funny about this video here? You may think this video is a longer one, and it is, if only for this freaking boss fight. The backtracking stuff probably only took me like 5 minutes total at the start of this, which was just me gushing about how much I love this game. In my original Let's Play, this video, which I began, for the record, at the landing site, I had to speed up the second half of this fight because it ran over time. And that's, like... Okay, after that core is destroyed there, I believe Ridley stops his jump attack now. It's pretty much just going to be a bunch of dash attacks and very fast plasma breath attacks. Yeah, you're gonna want to get used to the timing of that. Ridley's very, very fast this time around, so keep that in mind. Unlike Omega Pirate, I don't think there's really a whole lot of a faster way to cheese this unless you're on like a GameCube release or something. But yeah, you see how little damage I'm doing with this here, because there's just not really a whole lot of good opportunity to use anything else here. I think maybe 2 more cycles will do it here. And not if I miss like that. Not if I mess up like that there. It's hard to say, maybe 2 more cycles from that there, honestly. Yep, 1 more cycle, I think. Yeah, it's just funny how I couldn't even fit this fight into my original Let's Play in one video, but there we go. That is it for Meta Ridley. The Chozos did not like him showing up here very much. We are, in fact, the chosen ones who will avenge the fallen Chozo. Next time on Metroid Prime, we take to the fight of our lives. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.